Hi, welcome. We're going to start in a seated position. So as always, get yourself nice and comfy on your mat. Start to take a little movement so you know how you're feeling. So you can stretch, you can bend, you can twist. Just really start to let go of your day and draw your attention inward. And then when you've moved enough, we're going to sit nice and tall in the spine. Roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears and just lightly rest your hands on your knees. We'll take a big breath in through the nose, release through the mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. And release. Final time when you're ready. And release. You can allow your eyes to close. Start to breathe through the nose. And draw your attention to the mat and how your body feels against the mat. How your legs feel in this position. Feel into the joints, feel into the muscles, all the way into those hips. Are they feeling a bit stiff in this position? Feel into the abdomen and the spine. Notice how the shoulders are doing. Well, notice the warmth of your hands against your knees. Feel into the neck and the head. And then turn your attention to your mind and start to let go of those thoughts. Let them just drift away as you exhale. So we're trying to quieten down the mind a little so we can bring a bit of peace to the mind and body. And then take your attention down to your breath and observe for a moment if your breathing is shallow, maybe you're a little stressed, or if you're already feeling nice and relaxed and breathing down into that belly. And you might want to adjust the breath. And we're going to start with Rajaka, extended exhalation, so we can work the respiratory system and draw out all that negativity, all of that stale air. So we're going to inhale for 4 and exhale for a count of 6. But if that isn't for you this evening, if you're not feeling quite right or you have any respiratory issues, then you can just take an equal breath, counting in and out for the same amount of time. So let's start with a normal breath in and release. And then we're going to inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. And out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to a normal breath. And then we're going to take a big breath in. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. And then you can blink your eyes open. And then when you're ready, you can gently return. Okay. So again, when you're ready, we're going to sit nice and tall and we're going to take a big breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the chin back down. Fully inhale when you're ready, back to the center. And exhale to drop the head slightly back. Inhale to return. And exhale to look over your right shoulder. Inhale back. And exhale over your left shoulder. Inhale. And as you exhale, we'll drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And we'll just take the left hand and just rest it on that left side. And we're going to inhale back. And exhale over. And again, same thing on the other side. Inhale to come back. And then take a nice roll of the head and neck. Don't go too deeply or too quickly. We're just feeling into the neck to see if there's any stiffness. So be aware of any crunching and grinding in the neck, especially if you've been seated at work all day. And we'll go around in the opposite direction. And come back to the center when you're ready. Let's take some big exaggerated shoulder rolls. So bring them all the way up to the ears and around. And then go around in the opposite direction. And then you can release. So bring the hands to the sides of the body. On your next inhalation, we're going to raise the hands into prayer and really stretch each vertebrae of the spine as you reach up. And then we're going to exhale, bring the hands behind us, clasp the fingers together and just lightly pull those shoulders open. On the inhale, we'll release, we'll reach, we'll stretch. And exhale, clasp and gently pull. We'll do one more. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. And release. Take a breath. Excuse me. And we'll do our side bending. So as you inhale, raise up your right arm and we're going over to the exhale down. Inhale, raise your left arm over to the right. And exhale down. Let's keep this going. In and out. And we'll do one more on each side. And whenever you're done, you can return to center, take a normal breath. And then we're going to place the right hand behind us, left hand to the right knee. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to turn and look over the right shoulder. And we're going to breathe normally here in this twist. Noticing how it feels on the back and the side body. And then inhale. And exhale to slowly return to the center and take a little move. And then we'll bring the right hand behind, left hand behind us, sorry. I'm trying to mirror you and not doing too well today. Right hand to the left knee, take a big breath in. And exhale to look over your left shoulder this time. And again, breathe, noticing how this feels on the opposite side. Inhale. And exhale to return and release. And we're going down the body now into those hips. So we're going to gently take some hip rolls. Again, not too deep. We're just feeling into the hips, noticing how they're doing today, if they're feeling stiff and achy or if they're doing well. And we'll go around in the opposite direction. And then nice and slowly come back to stillness and bring the knees over to one side, raising up into your tabletop when you're ready. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, tops of the feet on the floor. And we'll move into our cat-cow. So on your inhale, drop the belly, raise the tail, look up at the ceiling. As you exhale, we're going to round the spine, pushing up with the hands, chin to the chest. Inhale, when you're ready, come back in. Exhale to round. Keep this going just for a few more breaths. Really feeding into the spine and the belly, noticing how the shoulders are doing as we keep them nice and active. We're going to do one more full flow and then just meet back in tabletop when you're done. And you can take a breath when you get there. And then we're going to start to tuck the toes under, take a breath in, and we're going to come up into a downward dog. So arms and legs are straight, head hangs low. Normal breaths, and if you want to, you can pedal the knees a little bit. It's totally up to you. And then we're going to inhale, raise up the right leg, bend the knee, and step the foot up to the right hand. But we're keeping the left knee high. We're not dropping that left knee. We're going to inhale into our high lunge. Keep breathing. Bring your hands to prayer. Bring your hands down to your heart. And if you're nice and balanced, you can bring your right elbow to, in fact, bring your left elbow to your right knee and try and twist to the side, stacking those elbows. Apologies. As you inhale, turn back to the center and very slowly push yourself nice and high. Exhale down. And nice and slowly, let's bring the hands back down to the ground and we'll step back with the right foot. Down dog, normal breaths. On your next inhalation, we'll raise the left leg this time, three-legged dog, bend the knee, step the foot forward towards the hands. Check your positioning, and when you feel nice and ready, as you inhale, we're going to scoop the arms up into that high lunge. And as you exhale, we can bend the knee forward a little. Deep breathing as we bring the hands together, bring them down to your heart. And when you're ready, we'll bring the right elbow down to the left knee, stack the elbows. If you don't feel secure enough here, you can stay in your lunge, that's fine. As you inhale, turn back to the front, push the hands up. And gently bring the hands slowly back down to the mat. And we're going to step back to down dog. Keep breathing. On your next breath in, we'll step the right foot forward this time. We're going to drop that left knee down. And we're going to inhale again and lift up the arms to the ceiling. As you exhale, we're going to bring the hands down towards the mat on the insides of that left foot. And then we're going to just twist a little bit by walking the hands over to the left. Feel a little twist in the body. Keep breathing. And then slowly walk the hands back. Maybe move the foot over a little bit further so you can straighten up that upper body. And then just check your positioning so your knee is over your ankle. And then as you exhale, start to bend the elbows down into your lizard. Let's open up those hips. Deep breaths here. Inhale, start to push the hands up. And then slowly you can bring that foot to the center of your mat. Tuck your left toes under. And as you inhale, step back to down dog. Normal breaths. As you inhale, we're going to step the left foot forward, drop the right knee, breathing out. Let's inhale, scoop the arms up, stretch up your spine. Exhale, bring the hands down to the inside of that left foot. And then we'll walk the hands over to the right, gently twisting the body. You don't have to go too deep, just listen to the body. Start to walk the hands gently back. And then just work on your position. So again, make sure the knee is over the ankle. You might want to scoot the foot over, straighten up the upper body. Sometimes when we twist, the knee goes back a little bit, so just check it is over the ankle. And then as we exhale, we start to bend the elbows down into our lizard and breathe. Nice, strong hip opener. We're going to inhale, we're going to push up with the hands and then gently walk the foot more central. Tuck your right toes. And as you inhale, we're going to step back. Check your positioning. Arms and legs are straight. Head is low. Downward dog. Keep breathing. This time on the inhalation, we step the feet to the hands. And we're just going to exhale into a nice floppy forward fold. Letting go here. So just let your shoulders melt down. Imagine if you've got the world on your shoulders, it's all just drifting away now. You can rest your hand on the floor, or you can take opposite elbows and have a little swing from side to side, whatever your body needs tonight. A nice generous bend in the knees if you want. And then just come to stillness. As you inhale, we're going to come into a halfway lift, so the head looks forward, the back is as straight as you go. Exhale again, head to the knees. As you inhale, we're going to bring the arms out. We're going to stand, we're going to stretch up tall. Hands down to the heart as we exhale. And on the inhalation, we're going to step the right foot back and at an angle. So the feet are at a right angle. But we're going to turn our body back to the top of the mat. Release the hands. On the, on the inhale, we'll bring the hands up nice and high. Reach. And as you exhale, we're going to bend the left knee over that left foot. So again, just check your positioning of knee and foot. Warrior one. As you inhale, you can step your right foot forward and exhale the hands slowly down. Just make sure your feet are about hip width apart. When you're ready, we'll come back up with our hands stretched to the ceiling and exhale into that floppy forward fold again. Let everything go or swing with the elbow. Release. So if you inhale, we'll come to our halfway lift. And we'll exhale, head to the knees, legs are a little straighter. On the inhale, arms come to the sides, reaching up in prayer, stretching the spine. And exhaling down to the heart. On your next inhalation, we'll step that left foot back now at an angle. And then we turn the body forward as we release the hands. When you're ready to inhale again, scoop the arms up. On the exhale, bend the right knee over the right foot, warrior one. Again, just check the positioning of your knee. When you're ready to inhale, we'll step the left foot forwards and exhale the hands gently down. Take a breath, take a little movement. As we inhale again, we'll scoop the arms up, hands are parallel, reach to that ceiling. Exhale, bring the heads to the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, bringing the hands to the floor. And this time we're going to step one foot back and then the other into a high plank. You can lower the knees if you need to, otherwise just hold for a moment. And then we're going to exhale down onto the mat, forehead will rest. And we'll bring the hands under the shoulders, palms down, bring the legs and feet together completely. We're going to stay a mini cobra this evening. So legs are together like one long snake's tail. Breathe everything out. So now as you inhale, we took the tummy, lift the head and the chest. We're not using the hands, it's all from that lower spine. And exhale, relax, keep breathing. We'll do 2 more of these, really working that lower spine and the belly. So when you're ready, breathe out. And then as you inhale, tuck your tummy in, lift the head and the chest and hold. Look at the space between the eyebrows. And exhale, slowly release. Doing really well. Keep breathing. You've got 1 more to go. Keep the feet and the legs together. Breathe out. And then for the final time, lift and hold. And exhale, forehead rest. Keep breathing. And then we're going to gently start to push ourselves up. Bring yourself into tabletop. Bring your big toes together. Let the knees come wide. Sit the bottom back. And slowly lower down the heart, stretching the arms out for our extended child's pose, Balasana. So we can stretch the spine out in the opposite direction after that strong back bend. Have a little rest, but also keep the shoulders nice and active as well. And opening up those hips. So feel free to close down your eyes, take some deep breaths here. And then we're going to walk the hands into the body, just enough to thread the right arm into the left, bring the right shoulder, right side of the head down. And you can either send the left hand back up the mat or bring it around the spine to tuck the fingers into your right thigh. Close your eyes, take some nice big breath. And then send the left arm up the mat if you've moved it. Unthread the right, send that up the mat as we rest the head. Take a breath. And then on the next inhale, we'll slowly walk the hands in a little until we can thread the left arm underneath the right. Bring the left side of your face down and either stretch that right arm back up your mat or bring it around the spine once again and breathe. And then send the right hand back up the mat if you've moved. Unthread the left, send that up the mat, and lower the head. Take a breath. And then gently start to walk the hands into the body, bringing the knees a little bit together. You're welcome to come into your kneeling pose, Vajrasana, for a breath. And then we're going to slowly make our way down onto your mat. So take your time, come down, bring your knees together, bring the palms down beside you, and we'll stretch out our legs a little here. So when you're ready, bring your right ankle over your left knee and reach around your left thigh with both hands, pulling it into the body and feeling that lovely stretch of the thighs and glutes in our supine pigeon. If it's too much, you can loosen the grip a little. Do whatever your body needs tonight. And then lower the left foot, followed by the right. And just take a breath here, just noticing how the legs feel now, how different the right leg feels after that stretch. And then gently pick up the left ankle, place it over your right knee. reach around your right thigh and gently pull that into the body again. Nice deep breaths here. Bring the right foot down, followed by the left. Keep the knees together. Send the arms out at shoulder height. In fact, what we'll do today is we'll take a nice big stride. So we'll bring the feet as wide as the mat. And take a nice big breath in when you're ready. And as you exhale, we're going to send the knees to the right. They will be at funny angles, but send your head to the left. And we're just going to breathe here. You're welcome to close your eyes. So it's a little bit of a different supine twist this week. We're keeping those hips a little bit wider, a little bit more open. Still having that nice twist of the spine. And then we're going to inhale, bring everything back to the center. Keep those feet wide. And this time, as you exhale, send the knees over to the left-hand side, head to the right. Close down those eyes and breathe. And then inhale gently back to the center. I'm going to bring the knees into the chest for a nice cuddle. And you can rock from side to side if that feels good. If you want to get different parts of your spine, you can draw big circles with the knees and you can change direction. So again, just do what your body needs, but either way, it should feel quite nice against the mat at this stage. And then you can bring your feet to the floor. And we're going to slowly move into Shavasana. So if you have tenderness in the spine, keep the feet wide, let the knees knock together, rest out your hands. If you're feeling good, you can send the feet out long in the normal Shavasana position. And try and shuffle down your hips a little bit so the spine can really melt down so it's not arched against the mat. And start to release your shoulders. And when you're ready, you can allow your eyes to close. Let go of the fingers and the toes. And start to breathe in and out through the nose. With every breath out, just feeling those shoulders sinking a little bit more into your mat. And taking this time to feel into your body after that short but intensive flow of the asana, really. Working the legs, working the spine in particular. Notice how you're feeling. Just make sure we're letting go of those thoughts again as we lie here. Deepening the breath, the touch. Each of your toes are relaxed. The tops of your feet and the soles of your feet are relaxed. The heels and the ankles are relaxed. The lower legs, the knees, and the upper legs are relaxed. Both of your legs are completely relaxed. Your hips and pelvis are relaxed. And your spine is relaxed, vertebrae by vertebrae. The stomach is relaxed. Your rib cage is relaxed. Your chest and collarbones are relaxed. The whole of your abdomen is now relaxed. Each of your fingers are relaxed. The palms of your hands and the tops of your hands are relaxed. The wrists and the lower arms are relaxed. The elbows and the upper arms are relaxed. Both of your arms are completely relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your neck and jaw are relaxed. Your chin and mouth are relaxed. Your eyes and nose and all of the muscles in your face are relaxed. Your forehead and the crown of your head are now relaxed. So you're completely relaxed into your mat. Continue to clear your mind and enjoy your Shavasana. Now you're welcome to stay where you are and enjoy a deeper relaxation. But if you do wish to return, keeping your eyes closed, when you're ready, gently move on to your side and use your arm as a pillow. Take some big, deep breaths. And then when you're ready, again with the eyes closed, you can gently move yourself up into a tall seated position. You can bring your hands to prayer at the heart, relax the shoulders. Take a big breath in. Exhale to bring the chin to your chest and then slowly start to blink your eyes open. And then when you're ready, you can return to the center. Namaste. Thank